What's up, Broncos country? Welcome to the final game day of the season. 2025 has been very good to Broncos country, and we are so excited to be good to you too, because we are giving away a Bo Nix jersey to one lucky subscriber this morning on the Get Bucked Game Day show. So stick around, make sure it's your name that comes up, and then of course we're going to go through all the antics before the game, getting ready for kickoff against the LA Chargers. Let's go get that number one seed, baby. Let's freaking go.
Let's shake the air. Get bucked. Here comes the thunder. Feel that quake in Broncos country. We're never afraid to take. The rivals gonna crumble in the spotlight's glare. Get bucked all together. Let's shake the air.
Inside the 15, inside the 10, the 5, touchdown, Denver!
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Broncos country. Welcome to the final game day of the 2025 regular season. And we're doing it in 2026. Woo! It's 2026, boys. How you feeling? Happy freaking New Year to you.
I didn't even realize, holy cow, it is 2026, isn't it? That really hasn't dawned on me as far as, football is concerned. We turn the page to a new calendar, and we're on our winning ways. Super excited today, man. Number one seed up for grabs. Rob, how you feel?
Hey, you know what? It's the final game of the 2025 season in 2026. So dare I say we're back to the future, because today is going to solidify whether or not Denver gets that number one seed, and Denver will make a return trip to California.
Yeah. I mean, there's so much to be excited about, man. We have been doing well. We've been doing so well. We got one of the best records in the NFL. And right here, right now, we are just fingertips away from snatching that number one seed. I mean, it is so close. We can taste it. And I am so excited. And I know you are too. Welcome, everybody, to the Get Bucked Game Day show here on the Orange and Blue Network. I'm Johnny Baki, the Mile High Viking. And joining me, as always, my cousin, my co-host, my childhood best friend, Jay the Dreamweaver, and Bronco Rob.
Yeah, absolutely. What a big day it is, guys. This is such a celebration day. I think it's kind of fitting that we're giving away a gift today, because we should be celebrating today. This is a formality, this game. I know that, this is a pregame show and we're going to talk about this game, but our sights are on such bigger things. We have bigger, goals for this season than a week 18 game. It's just so sweet to have, positive vibes going into the last game of the regular season. It's been many years we haven't.
Sweet it is.
It
is. It's so good. It's so good. It's such a good feeling. Meaningful football in January. Wow.
Yeah.
What a feeling, man.
Yeah, I mean, you guys hit it right on the head. For the first time in many years, Denver is playing meaningful football in the month of January.
Oh wow!
We got Tim Dog
on the ground.
Come on now.
We got boots on the ground in the parking lot. Looks like
there at the tailgate, and we lost them. Blacked out.
They were there for half a second.
We'll
see if they reappear here.
Poof. Magic. But
Just
guys,
as quick as
we're
they
of course
came, they
gonna
left.
get into this game. We of course are going to get into this game. We're going to get into everything we always get into on Get Bucked. But today, as the final game of the regular season, we are going to do it a little bit differently. Oh my God, there they are.
We got it live from the game. What's going on, babies?
What's up, dog? We got this game. Where's Libre at?
Where's Libre? There he is. There's the one. Let's go, brothers.
We got we here in the Mile High City, ready to take the #1 seed. We got 18, baby. Let's go.
We got this shit. We got it. We got it going. We're gonna interrupt the whole pregame. What's up? We're gonna win this game.
We got this. Let's go.
Y'all have fun, man.
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Jay, Johnny, and Rob.
You guys feeling the vibes?
Appreciate you.
Beautiful day in Denver, right?
Come see Pops. There's Pops too at the tailgate. What?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I saw
Uncle Todd didn't
videos.
make it today.
Darn it.
I saw videos on Facebook of people showing
We
up
get
at like
roasted,
5 a.m. for this game.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen
Uncle
up.
Todd ain't here, but guess what? We here with Libre, the greatest tailgate that you ever have. E-Dot's here. Pop for George. George, you know what? He's repping that. Look at, show off your jacket, George.
You know, we got that fresh. We got that fresh.
I
You know.
got an original one right here.
Okay.
76, bro.
I like the OG.
That's right. So, hey, we're about to do the spin, guys. We're giving away the Bo Nix jersey right now.
Bo Nix jersey right now. Okay.
Yeah, it's happening. So, hey, Broncos country, hope
my
you're paying attention. All of our subscribers, if your profile on our YouTube was all of your names, or if all your profiles were public on our YouTube, they are on this wheel. And when we spin it, you're going to get a Bo Nix jersey. One lucky subscriber gets a Bo Nix jersey. So here we go. Bringing it in. Rob, you are the man, the myth, the legend on this, buddy. So you just tell me when to send it.
All right. Once again, I want to thank everybody for subscribing and following the Orange and Blue Network. And, you know, it is my pleasure to be able to do this for the network and for one lucky fan. So, Johnny, hit that button, buddy. Let's go.
DJ, spin that shit.
Good stuff. Oh. What's it gonna be?
HRB7. Have no idea who that subscriber is.
Is that an Android?
Feel like it. All right, so here's where it comes down to. HRB7 got the hit, but I don't know that name. I've never seen that name, and I have no idea how to get in touch with that name. Do we want to stick with it, or do we want to give it a respin?
I mean, I don't know.
I say spin it. You have to have a heartbeat to win the jersey. R2D2 cannot be fitted for a Bronco jersey.
Okay, so let's remove HRB7 and we'll respin. You ready? Here we
Yes,
go.
sir.
Respin.
Okay. All right.
All right. That's a real name there. Matthew Pino is the winner of the Bo Nix jersey. So Matthew Pino, hope you're watching. Get in contact with us. You can get in contact with us by DMing us on Twitter. You can find us on Facebook. Send us a message. You can hit us up on our email, orangebluenetwork@gmail.com. That's orangebluenetwork@gmail.com. So get with us. We will get you that jersey. You have a week to get in touch with us to do that. If we haven't heard from you after a week, and I will be doing my due diligence to try to get in touch with you myself. If we have not heard with you within a week, we will be spinning the wheel again. So, Matthew Pino, congratulations. You are the winner of it.
Good for you, Matthew.
Hell yeah.
Might as well.
Even covering shipping and handling. So, Matthew Pino, congratulations.
Put him on blast.
Yes. And if you know Matthew Pino and he's not watching right now, let him know he won the jersey, all right?
Yes, sir.
Well, feels pretty
awesome.
darn good to do that giveaway again. Let's hope this time the subscriber actually responds.
Yep.
So, all right, guys, welcome to the show. Welcome to the Get Buck Game Day show here on the Orange and Blue Network. If you haven't already, please make sure that you like, subscribe, share, and comment. Find us especially on YouTube. More chances for more giveaways in the future. Hit that little notification bell so you know when we go live and you don't miss any of our awesome content that runs all week long, all year long. Check that out. Monday through Friday, and breaking news and pregame and postgame. There is a show for everybody. Don't want to miss any of it. Find us on X as well. Find us on Facebook, and check out the audio version of our podcasts wherever you listen to your favorites. We got to show a little bit of love to Dubby, the sponsor of today's show. You can find the link in the bio below. Dubby.gg takes you to Dubby Jitterless Energy Blend. Dubby is delicious. Comes in a ton of awesome flavors. Has the caffeine you need to kick you in the butt to get your day going and keep your day going, but without getting the jitters and without getting the crash at the end, because Dubby has no sugar. It has no calories or maltodextrin or fillers or artificial colors. It is nothing but amino acids, B vitamins, and nootropics. And then, of course, the caffeine, which is derived directly from the coffee fruit. It is all natural, and it will become your mouth's favorite energy drink. So make sure you jump on over and check out Dubby. Punch in code OBN10. OBN10 gets you 10% off at checkout and lets them know that the Orange and Blue Network sent you. So make sure you guys take a moment, check out Dubby, get yourself a dub, the same way the Broncos are going to do today against the Los Angeles Chargers.
Pretty crazy, this game of, what seems to be epic proportions for us really is pretty inconsequential for the Chargers. I don't know. Getting into this game, man, there's a lot of weird vibes to this game, as there is with any Week 18 game. But I guess just nuts and bolts of it. Johnny, what's your big outlook for, I guess, today in a game sense? Like maybe if the aspect of the Chargers, sitting their starters was out, just this game in itself, what say you? What's the perspective of the game coming in here?
Perspective, huh?
Yeah.
We want some perspective. Well, my perspective is we have to do everything we can to not be our own worst enemy. All right? Because the Chargers, yes, they're sitting a number of their very important starters. We know that. But at the same time, and on the same token, if we come into this game with that thought, with that, that being our outlook, they're sitting Justin Herbert and Khalil Mack and Omari and Hampton, blah, blah, blah. We got this. If we go in there with our own hubris, we could shoot ourselves in the foot. They need to go out there and play playoff style football today, period.
I was going to say, Rob, what a terrible flavor this would be in the mouth if Trey Lance marches into Denver and beats our starters. If we actually put our best foot forward here and we still somehow, land on our face, or this doesn't look right, what a bad taste this could potentially be going into the playoffs. Is that worst case scenario for this game, you think?
Jay, first of all, I need you to shut your dirty mouth. Don't even put that in the universe. Don't even think about it. I'm telling you right now, y'all better knock on wood. Jay, whatever wood you have near you, whether it's above or below, you better smack it a couple times.
What do we say? Any given Sunday.
I get that.
They're all
I get
professionals.
that. I get that. But here's the thing.
It was a great movie, but it doesn't need to be us today.
But here's the thing, okay? This game means so much more to the Denver Broncos and its fan base, okay? This is when and we get the number 1 seed. We have suffered. We have been through the quarterback carousel more times than I would like to count in the last 9-10 years. We are 10 years removed from Peyton Manning and our glory days of Super Bowl 50. It is our time to rise to the occasion, and it is our time for Bo Nix and this defense and the offense and special teams and all around to play to the potential that the Denver Broncos are capable of. We are a 13-win team. We are on the precipice of being the number 1 seed in the AFC and only having to play 2 home games to make it to the dance. This game is what is honestly the most important game of the season. Forget all the other ones. Forget all the comebacks. Forget everything else. It's this game today and this game today alone, period.
All right. Okay. I like it. I mean, I'm sorry. I do apologize for the voice, guys. I'm still trying to get over that upper respiratory infection that I had. But yes, as it stands, the stars have aligned right now for us to get everything we want. It's all there. Now it's just a matter of making the right decisions to go and attain it. So, definitely everybody's wondering, are we going to sit our starters? Heck no. Not a chance. Not when we're trying to grasp that number 1 seed. We would not risk our backups falling to their backups and take away that number 1 seed. Not a chance. This is a playoff game. It's possibly a precursor to another playoff game that we may just play against the Chargers in Denver. You know what I mean? So let's do it right. And let's go get this dub. Hitting the chat, we got Cat Vanilla Technicolor saying, "Go Broncos, vamos Broncos, greetings from Mexico City." I follow Vanilla Technicolor on Facebook. She's always got awesome freaking posts.
Absolutely.
Crazy Ray Haas coming in saying, "Good afternoon, Orange and Blue crew. Let's effing go Broncos." Staff Sergeant Yost, the host with the most, 1/3 of the Nothing Rhymes with Orange and Blue podcast, says, "What up, boys? Super excited for today, but sad because it's the last day of the regular season." Yeah, it is. But you know what? We're sitting pretty at the last day of the regular season. And it's not the end of the year for us like it has been for the last who knows how many years. 9 years. So you know what? I'm pumped.
Yeah.
He says, "What up, Rob, Johnny, and Mr. Dream?" Oh, Dream Weaver. I thought he was hitting on you there.
Either way. Either way is fine.
What up, yo?
My mama Baki coming in saying, "Hey, Jay, Johnny, and Rob, go Broncos."
Hey, Mama Baki.
We appreciate you, Mom. We got our resident hype man whose video went up live earlier today and will be shown at the end of this show. Mr. Shy Vargas saying, "Let's go Broncos." Uncle Todd coming in saying, "What's up, boys? How you guys doing? This is the day we can clinch the number 1 spot for home field advantage throughout the playoffs." Yes, sir, it is. We got Fanatic Dak coming in. Broncos going to get 14 wins. Hasn't been done since 1998. Ties the franchise record. Crazy.
14. That's the number. Get it to Cortland Sutton. He needs his 10th touchdown today.
I'm going to have to go back. I'm going to have to go back to my beginning of the season prediction because I think I said 14 and y'all thought I was crazy.
Yeah, I was going to say all the people that had 13, 14 wins I thought were crazy. I think I had 9 or 10.
Yeah.
Craziness, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I said 14 and everybody was like, "Johnny, you're nuts."
Lies.
So, man, I wish we would put some money on that one. D-Rock saying, "Happy New Year, fellas and chat." What's up, D-Rock? Much love, brother.
D-Rock and Blue.
He says, Myles Garrett broke the sack record with 23.
Dude, if only they had competent coaching and they, had some other things around, I mean, that team would be so good. I feel like Myles Garrett is a generational talent, and then I mean, Shedeur just needs some runway. Just let him cook.
No, he needs to focus on football and not everything else.
Yeah.
If he wants to be good in this league. Okay. You know I'm right.
A little bit.
You know
Right?
I'm
Maybe. So what?
All right. And the resident bandit, our bandit from the Mile High Outcast, Mile High Medlock. I call him the bandit because he always steals people's points before they make them. From now, whenever that happens to somebody on the show, even if he's not involved, we call it getting medlocked. So
You've been medlocked.
Mr. Joe Medlock says, ready for this Broncos beatdown today. Yes, sir. All right. So you guys kind of asked, what the keys. I want to know what worries you going into this game. Is there something in particular that worries you as we march into this face-off?
I got two things. Missed tackles and penalties.
Fair.
Because those two things alone are detrimental to Denver this year. Missed tackles and penalties. And I could even go further and say penalties at the worst possible time.
Okay.
That's the only two things that really worry me today.
We are a very, highly penalized team. That has been said quite a bit of times, I think, throughout this season, where there's been a lot of, boneheaded penalties, I feel like, on our side. We've let that get the best of us at times. And no Greenlaw. I mean, if we're talking about missed tackles and having, a lack thereof or maybe a worry of that game, I mean, Greenlaw not being in might just do it. But I'm going to take a whole different spin to this here of what my worrisome points of this game is. I think this is going to be a track meet. We're going to absolutely destroy and do extremely well in the first half. I called this on Nothing Rhymes of, I thought this game would be over at halftime. So I'm not scared of this game. I really am not. We'll get into numbers, but I mean, we're 14.5 point favorites, gentlemen. Like, this is predicted to be not even a close game. Not even a relatively close. 14.5 is a nuts number for an NFL game. So I'm more worried about Sean Payton showing cards that he shouldn't show in a contest that doesn't matter. That on the other side, you have Harbaugh eagerly waiting to take notes of anything that he can get from this game as game plan material going into the playoffs. We don't need to show cards. I would love to see Bo in like a dry run for maybe like 2-3 drives. But if we get up more than, 14, 17 points, sit them all, and let's go treat this as a preseason game. I don't want to show anything. So get through not showing cards, and as well as, I guess, an added with that sitting, keeping people healthy. No injuries. Just get clean bill of health.
Here's the thing. Number one seed's on the line. So if you go and do that, then you have to be prepared for the fact that the Chargers may make some crazy comeback, and you got to put them right back in because we are not losing this game.
Yeah.
We cannot lose this game.
That's true.
So
you got to believe, Jay.
I'm just saying.
I believe so much the game will be over at halftime, Rob. I'm overly optimistic, and I'm usually the pessimist. Everyone will contrite to here.
You are generally our glass half full guy.
Absolutely,
which is fine. We still love you. Let's see. Ray Haas says, did he do it for real or have it handed to him like Strahan did?
Yeah, seriously. That's a great story too.
Yes, it is. All right. Concerns from my end. Obviously, I got to agree with Rob. Missed tackles. The other thing that we have got to figure out is winning the turnover battle. Like, these guys have got to figure out how to punch that ball out, nab that ball out of the air. Like, there have been how many? like what? I can probably say 20 plus possible interceptions this season that were dropped.
At least.
Yeah.
So I mean that is not acceptable. We have got to rein that in. And you got Trey Lance in there who doesn't always show the best judgment when he's under pressure. And we know with their offensive line being beat up like they are, he's going to be under pressure from our defense.
Yeah.
So there's going to be plenty of opportunities for turnovers, for takeaways today. We got to make it happen, man. Make it happen. Get some takeaways.
It's scary, man. I mean, at least I did. I thought these same things going into the Kansas City game. We're playing a third string quarterback, a terrible offensive line. Like, we should steamroll this side of the ball. Not so fast, my friends. So, like, I mean, if I don't even remember what the Chiefs quarterback's name was.
Oladokin.
I would put my money on Trey Lance above him. Like, Trey Lance scares me a heck of a lot more on paper than he does. And I don't know. I hope our offense just starts rolling to make it so that side of the ball doesn't matter. But if our offense struggles and only puts up 14 points like they do some games, we might be in trouble.
Might be. But okay. So what matchup? All right, I know that do we want to go over the injury report real quick? Talk about it a little. All right, let's get this up here. Boom. Injury report is up. So as far as the Broncos go, just getting it a little bit.
And JFM is out. I did get a push notification early on for that, which is unfortunate, but I know he was dealing with like a hip or something like that. Yeah, hip. But that was announced.
Yeah. So he'd had Nate Adkins. They haven't announced game status yet. He'll probably play. Pat Bryant has been practicing most of the week.
Surprising to me.
Ben Powers has been a full participant in all practices. Our linebacker, Corain Reed, he's out. JFM is out, and Dre Greenlaw is out.
I don't,
really,
you know,
three that we can count on being out are defensive players.
I don't understand that. We elevate Corain Reed from the practice squad. He's a full participant the whole week, and then they rule him out of the game. Like, why bring him up from the practice squad then? It just doesn't make any sense.
Justin Sternad.
Well, there's also underlying, incentives of getting called up a certain number of games for some of these guys that are like perennial practice squad players. So I don't know if that was also part of it as well. You have all the incentive news in week 18 going around. Who knows?
It could be. Let's take a look at the Chargers, right? Keenan Allen has been in practice, but he hasn't been announced what his game status is yet. Their center Bradley Bozeman is questionable. Omarion Hampton is out, so their running back weapon is out. Their other running back, Hassan Haskins, is questionable. We've had, Justin Herbert. They haven't made an official announcement here. You can see that. But he was rested, did not practice, left practice, did not practice twice. I can't imagine he's going to be in the game.
Yeah.
Derwin James, the free safety, he is a tough cookie. He's there's been no decision made yet, but did not practice, left practice twice. Again, same kind of thing. Khalil Mack, it's a very, very similar situation. Did not practice, left practice, did not practice, and then has a question mark for game time. The safety, RJ Mickens, questionable. Elijah Molden, the cornerback, is doubtful. Nico Reed, the cornerback, is out.
Got a novel over there, Johnny. My gosh, how much scrolling you got to do?
More than I would have liked to. Their starting guard is doubtful. They got another questionable cornerback. They got a linebacker who did practice, but he left all three practices this week. and
all
he's
limited.
It's unsure. And Kamani Vidal, the running back, also questionable.
Hmm.
So here's the thing. And Crazy Ray asks this question: can the Chargers say we are sitting our starters and then turn around and start them anyway? Yes, they can, but they have to announce. They have to announce it before the game. They don't within an hour of the game, they have to announce it. But yeah, they absolutely could do that. I don't see why. I don't know any reason that they would.
This is, this is a great, example of, and Dave brings this up, and this totally, this checks. Week 18, with all of these injury reports that are just ridiculous for a lot of teams, like the Chargers, should not decide fantasy football championships. And I know Dave is in a heated championship right now in the Orange and Blue Network Fantasy Football Championship game in our league.
Against his own son.
Yeah, right? Family on family bloodshed there. But it'll be interesting to see how it goes. I was looking at his, just squirrel moment real quick. His son's got Audric Estime starting. Dave's got Shadur Sanders starting. Like, all these random people that are going to decide a championship is just wild. But that's like what week 18 is. All around the league. Super wild stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy. But okay, so now with the knowledge of the likely sitting starters, right? I'm going to bring this down. How do we feel about these matchups today?
Honestly, I feel pretty good about it. I mean, as long as Denver's defense doesn't come out flat and actually plays to their potential, like, again, we know that they're capable of, and we can get a couple takeaways, a couple turnovers maybe. I think the matchups are going to be just fine. Again, our secondary is really good, with the exception of some missed tackles, but Riley Moss has been playing his tail off, and Pat Surtain, is a lockdown every single time. So, as long as there's no early injuries, I think the matchups are great for Denver in their favor.
I agree. I mean, our defensive line versus their offensive line is going to be something fun to watch.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't really see this as a matchup game, because at the end of the day, like, we talk about matchups when it comes to, starters versus starters, two teams that are trying their hardest to actually win the game. And there's, maybe some different motives in this game. So I don't, from a matchup standpoint, like, obviously we will dominate the matchup if we are trying, like, if we are in playoff form, if this is a dry run for a playoff game and they're playing backups, but not even trying, in a game plan sense. Like, I think this is just a who wants it and who doesn't, like, who's just going to keel over the quickest. So it's going to be an odd game, a very weird game. Dave makes that point. Like, I have no idea how to bet on this game, and we'll get to that whole segment, but like, this is a game almost impossible to predict of how it's going to go. Cause there's so many factors outside of football that are controlling this game.
Do you think Denver could get enough sacks to break the sack record today?
I mean, what, 9 more?
Yeah.
See, but that's another thing. Like, if you break that record, you check that box, does VJ not just say, Coop, Benito, you're done for the day? Like, we did it, boys. Like, moving on. I mean, there's a lot of things that could just happen that, I don't know. I think there's just going to be some weird behaviors from a rotation standpoint today. Not normal. It's not going to be a normal game.
Yeah, not normal at all. And I mean, okay, we got to look at it this way. What are the Chargers playing for? The 7th seed or the 6th seed? That's their choices. It's a wild card game on the road for them, no matter what they do.
Still on the road, yeah.
And if they beat us, they take on the Jacksonville Jaguars, I believe. And if they lose to us, we get the number 1 seed, and they take on the Patriots. So now they got to look at it like that. Like, who would you rather face in round 1? Would you rather go to Jacksonville or would you rather go to New England?
Yeah. I mean, I don't. I guess, again, just kind of playing with the game. I don't think it really matters in their eyes at the end of the day. It's still a road game to open up. Like, it is what it is. So it's just so hard to know like what they think and what they prioritize out of this game. It's just weird. Just gonna be a weird game.
It's a weird one. All right. So let me see. I want to get we don't do this every time, but it's the last game and there's some weird factors playing into it. So I want a hot take from each person, just some random hot take that they believe is going to happen in this game. I'm getting the button ready.
Hot take.
You want to go first?
Yeah, my hot take is Denver gets a pick 6 today.
Oh.
Hey Rob, help me out. Who gets the pick 6?
Oh, that's more than likely. I would say Surtain. He's done it before. He can do it again.
He has. Yeah,
all right.
He has. All right, Jay.
I'm throwing it up, a multiple touchdown Evan Ingram game. It's maybe just a lofty prediction that I just want to happen. I don't think it's actually going to happen, but you know what? Hot take. We're having an Evan Ingram game, folks. Like, all the things that we've had problems with his role and his target share and what he's done thus far, it's all wiped away. And we add another wrinkle of tape onto the people that are trying to dissect us going into the playoffs. Show them something completely different that they got to focus on. Another worry for our opponents.
Multiple touchdowns from Evan Ingram. All right. Mine is going to go to what's been in the comments a lot already. It's going to go to the sack record. With our defense, with our front, our line and our pass rush against this absolutely decimated Chargers offensive line, I say the Denver Broncos get their 9 sacks and break the all-time record for sacks in a single season. So there's my hot take.
That would be freaking awesome.
And I see at least 2 of those sacks being back-to-back sacks. Like, Trey Lance is down, we get back up, get back on the line. He snaps the ball again and gets hit again, at least once.
That would be big.
That video of that little old lady on the internet. Oh no, another one.
That would be wild. That would
Jay,
it would be wild. So,
Jay, to run back to your hot take, do you realize that Evan Ingram only has 416 total yards this year and only 1 touchdown?
Oh yeah, I mean that's not surprising at all to me. He has been MIA. He's on the milk carton for the year. If you look at the box score of the year,
I am disgusted.
And before the regular season, he was the guy that people were predicting for 1,000 yards, like for Cortland Sutton, number 1 wide receiver numbers. There were hot takes out there, and look at what we've gotten. So that's
oh
no, it's gonna be a bizarro
we
game.
suck again.
Bizarro game, Evan Ingram. Let's go. Why not?
Yeah, no, he hasn't lived up to the potential or the paycheck yet.
It's their goal. There's no reason they shouldn't.
We'll see.
Makes no sense.
Steve Atwater, we'll see. So, I don't know, man. I'm kind of getting to this belief now that like maybe he's brought here to mentor Sean Payton's little project.
Dude, if we're adding that much stock in Jacob or in Loner, I think is it Jacob Loner? I don't remember his first name, but
Caleb
Loner. Yeah, dude. I hope not. I hope that's.
I'm just saying he's done it. He's done it before.
Yeah.
So like, who knows what we might see? But I'm just saying, like, given how little we've seen him used, it wouldn't surprise me if that was literally the only reason he's still here.
Yeah.
You know,
it's certainly the hot take. I feel like that's who knows.
Ray says so. We need 9 sacks for the record. Yes, sir.
It's a lot of sacks.
Yes, sir.
A lot of sacks.
A lot of sacks. Yeah.
What? That's only 2 a quarter plus 1 somewhere else.
Plus 1, yeah. Yeah, that's a lot.
I think we could enter the halftime with 5.
If that's the case, if we enter halftime with 5 sacks, starters are sitting at halftime. Like,
no, I want that sack record.
Yeah, I don't know.
If I was BJ, I'd be like, blitz everybody, send them all.
What, you don't have confidence in our backups for sacks, Rob? Second half, maybe our backups would get some sacks. Shame. But.
All right, so which I want you to name a player. One player. It's the final game of the season. You have to pick one player from the offense, one player from the defense to get Orange and Blue Network MVP for the season.
For the season? Oh, wow.
So you guys fight for who goes first.
You want to Rochambeau?
You go for it.
Offensively, I would say Bo Nix, just because being in the second year, improving that much. Defensively, that's a hard one. I'm gonna say Benito, just because I'm a defensive guy anyway. So,
go.
All right.
Well, I'll start with defense. Talanoa Hufanga has changed the way our defense looks. He is.
I've been medlocked.
He's insane. He is one of the most impactful free agents we've had since, probably Peyton Manning, Aqib Talib on that level. Like, a needle mover, to say the least, for a brand new, addition to this team. And on offense, boy, I want to give it to Cortland, but I want to give it to someone a little different, Troy Franklin, because a lot of people had so many bad beats about Troy Franklin at the beginning of this season, like going into this season. People thought that he might not even make the roster. He was just that bad in his rookie season, and he at this time now has kind of shaped it into a legitimate number 2 wide receiver candidate going into next year. I think he's going to make a massive jump this offseason. And I think he has really changed our offense in giving us another weapon for Bo Nix. So kind of an offbeat offensive pick there.
All right.
No one's medlocking me on that.
No, you already medlocked me. So
you got medlocked.
All right. Here we go. So I'm going to go offense first. Offensively, I got to give it to the rookie, RJ Harvey, baby. I mean, he is not being talked enough about by the national media. He honestly, given what he's done, should be in the talks for offensive rookie of the year. No one saw him coming. He was considered a bust pick by much of the league when we picked him in the second round. But that being said, the dude's got 12 touchdowns on the season. That's more than any other rookie.
It's pretty insane.
He is a dual threat weapon. Actually, if you really think about it, he's a triple threat weapon because you can use him in wildcat formation as a passer. He can. Right. He can catch, he can run, and he can pass. The kid's special. So I absolutely got to give my offensive MVP to the rookie, RJ Harvey. Defensively, MVP for the season for the Denver Broncos, I'm giving to Zach Allen.
Zach Allen.
I'm going to give it to Zach Allen. You
medlocked Grunt. I'm sure that would have been Yost.
That would have been his if he was here.
Number one guy.
But I'm going to give it to Zach Allen because even he doesn't have all the sacks, but he has so many QB hits, so many QB hits on the season, so many pressures. Good getting that first team All Pro and getting the Pro Bowl. Good for him. So yeah, absolutely giving it gonna give it to Zach Allen. So there you go. We set our piece on team MVPs.
I agree with D-Rock. J.K. Dobbins doesn't get enough love. He really should be.
I love J.K. But
he was on a nuts pace before he got hurt.
He was, but I'm going to give it to Harvey over J.K. in this situation because as a rookie, he's done what he's done. 12 touchdowns on the season, mixed between passing and rushing.
Yeah.
And several several wildcat plays where he has been in at the quarterback position. He's just, I don't know. He's impressive.
It's kind of like, my Troy Franklin. Like, I wouldn't say Troy Franklin's the MVP, obviously, but he's just a special player, like a big changer, someone that I didn't expect to do as well as he has. And I would say J.K. Dobbins is in that. He was a lot better than I thought he would be on paper coming into this season.
Well, and just like Bo Nix, Troy Franklin has improved tremendously from last year. I mean, last year, it was his first year, but, he had a case of the dropsies, he'd have him, right there and he'd drop it. And he's had a few drops this year, but it hasn't been nearly as bad as it was his rookie year. So, I agree with that. I think Franklin is definitely a player that needs some recognition for sure. Plus the Bo Nix and Franklin connection, is only going to get stronger as the years go on. So
quack, quack. Shout out Dak. Congratulations on your Oregon Ducks.
Jay was
real, right?
Jay was a lyricist and didn't even know it.
Yeah.
Who saw that one coming? Oh, Dak did. He's the only one. But although who was it on their show when they were talking about it? I believe it was Tim Dog it was Medlock who called it for the Hoosiers. And look where the Hoosiers are now. So
no one would have thought about that. It's crazy they're number one team in the nation. It's wild.
First time since World War II.
It's a long time.
It is a long time.
Hoosier Nation, I think. Whatever they're called.
All right, guys. With that said, it's time to get into some segmentation, right? Wouldn't you say?
Might as well.
Let's go human centipede and talk about segmentation. Oh, wait, that's gross.
Whoa.
My gosh. Disney Halloween turn.
Hey, I love the horror movies, okay? All right, but that being said, we're actually going to talk about what we be eating today. So, guys, this is Mile High Menu. All right, this is Mile High Menu, where we go through our game day eats and treats. What you guys eating? What you drinking? Let's talk about it. Rob, get us going.
Hey, mine's gonna be real simple. I'm still devouring New Year's Eve delights. So I'm gonna be mowing down on some Swedish meatballs that are made with a jelly and a sweet red Thai chili sauce that I made in the crock pot for a few hours. I'm gonna make some white rice, mix that in with it as well, and just going with some classic loaded potato skins.
The IKEA special.
Hey, don't you be knocking IKEA Swedish meatballs. That's the only reason to go to that store.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm surprised they don't make you, build your own meatball. No one's
Thank you, D-Rock. Thank you, sir.
I love that. That's a good menu, dude. That sounds like game day food to me.
There you go.
So, what about you, Jay? What you munching on today?
Well, I'm going to walk across the street to a local burger shop at halftime. Get myself a double cheeseburger. It's called Don and Millie's. I'm sure no one's going to know what that is, but Don and Millie's burger joint for the win. Because they got that queso sauce that you can get extra to dip your fries into, and they got great fries. So going with a little burger combo. for
Nice.
mid-game
Very
meal.
nice. Can't go wrong with a good burger. You just can't.
Oh yeah.
Dave Glassman coming in saying had 5 guys for lunch.
Gross.
Probably just drink Odell IPAs for the game. Odell IPAs.
Oh, wow.
Oh, dude, I'm not an IPA guy.
Odell. Really?
I'm not an IPA guy. Never have been.
D-Rock coming in saying General Tso's chicken and white rice. Of course, the R&R is counted for.
White and dark liquor.
Absolutely.
Race relations.
I'd be disappointed if he did.
Crazy Ray Hass says tacos.
Well, there you go. Taco flavored
Yeah.
kisses.
There you go, Dave. IPA is love hate. Well, for me, it's mostly hate because I still have yet to find an IPA I love.
IPAs are great. It's like you don't have to like them all, but they're all interesting. They're all distinct. There's like no 2 IPAs that are the same. It's like impossible to make a duplicate.
I'll give you that. And as the wino of the family, you've got to get have the
kind of the same thing with wine. No 2 wines are the same. They're all unique. Even though some of them suck.
I can understand that. I'll just stick with my cervezas, my German beers, and every now and then, just like the more boring ones, like a Budweiser.
Sure.
No Coors Light. Coors Light tastes like piss.
I didn't get down on a banquet, but
I'll get down on a banquet. I will drink a Coors Banquet.
Yeah.
But Coors Light tastes like piss.
I'll stick with my Irish whiskey.
I've got the Yingling going on today.
Yes, sir. Yingling. Another favorite. I love making Boilermakers with Yingling. Yingling Boilermakers. Drop a shot of whiskey into it and drink it. Oh, it's so good.
That's the only thing I can think
Medlock, take out Chinese food, sesame, chicken, and rice. Hey, man, keeping it simple, but it's filling for an hour and then you're hungry again.
But it's delicious.
Yeah. All right. So for myself, it's a little weird. There's a little pizza joint near us. It's called Portland Pizza Pub. And they have like these signature pizzas that are so crazy that with all these different weird toppings and different sauces as their base that come as pizzas, like the pretty fly for a white pie. And they've got the Cluck Norris and they got the animal, which has every imaginable meat possible on top of it. They have, they have a bacon cheeseburger one where ketchup and mustard are the sauce base. Yeah. And it has pickles on it and everything. I'm going through trying them all, but the one that I got this last time, I'm ordering it again. It's called the bruschetta pizza. And you know what bruschetta is, with the balsamic vinegar glaze.
Super good.
An olive oil garlic sauce base.
Pairs nice with a nice white rind. Go ahead.
Yeah, nice white wine. Yeah, it would. And then of course I add mushrooms because I will eat mushrooms on anything. And it is so flippantly good. I'm definitely getting that right there. So that does it for the Mile High menu. Thanks for letting us know what y'all chowing down on, and for everybody at the game, hope you get something good there too. Now, Jay, do you have our bet? Do you have our odds ready to go?
Oh, I do. I've been hawking some props, so you go for it.
So let's go. This is You Wanna Bet.
Money line, I'ma run it every time. Give me mine, going up, need no decline. Money line, I'ma run it.
All right, welcome to You Wanna Bet, where we go over the odds, the overs, the unders, the money line, and we make our final score predictions. Jay, what are the odds on today's game? Broncos versus Chargers in Denver, Week 18.
Well, I've been watching this most of the week, and this is why I formed the opinion that this is going to be a barn burner, and we're going to dominate this game because the line has moved from beginning to now 4.5 points, which is quite the climb. But that usually happens with a lot of injuries, hence the injury report we already went over. That was a novel. But now it is the Broncos are favored by 14.5. Which is a massive elephant-sized number for an NFL game. The line started at just 10, but even 10 is a massive start. Like that's your starting line. We were favored. So 14.5 today is the line for us. Over under 37.5 over under. So
okay,
that's an odd number as well. Just because it's kind of middle ground. I feel like that's not a high scoring game at all. But it'll be interesting to kind of see where that amount of points comes from, like because it's a 14.5 spread but a low over under kind of signifies that they think it's going to be a, blowout for the Broncos. And it's not going to be like an even game for a W or something like that with high scoring. So just a weird game, man. Weird game in Vegas as well. So 14.5.
All right. So Jay, then what is your your prediction? What is, you take the over? Do you take the under? What is the final score? Broncos cover.
Yeah, I'm taking under 37.5 because I don't think this game will be worth watching in the fourth quarter. I feel like this game will already be decided by that point, and we are just formality getting through a quarter of this game. I think Broncos are going to dominate this game. So 37.5 I have under, but that leads to a Broncos 28, Colts 3, or I'm sorry, Chargers 3 game. So
wow.
Yeah, like a blowout.
Wow.
Blowout.
All right. Rob, what about you? What are you feeling?
This feels like one of those games that Denver's clearly the better team with the Chargers resting their starters. But I feel like once the outcome is decided, it's just going to wind up just being clock management from that point forward. So I'm going to take the under. I'm going to go a little more conservative. I'm going to say 24-13 Broncos get the victory.
24-13?
That's 37.
That's put you at 37. So you're right. You're still under.
Yep.
Just under.
Okay.
Half a point.
I am also going to take Broncos win and cover. I will also be taking the under. I'm going Broncos. I'm going to go Broncos 27. No, Broncos 28. Chargers 10. So actually, no, I took the over.
Yep.
28-10.
Over.
So there you go. I'm the only one that took the over. 28-10.
Interesting.
So it'll be interesting. And we got Dave Glassman saying, placed my bet, considered taking LAC plus 14.5, but decided against it. Left the outcome out completely under 37.5. Franklin, anytime. Bo over 1.5 passing touchdowns. Bo 200 plus. Franklin 40 plus, and Ingram 25 plus.
Those are all really sound bets, and I'm totally with him. I have stayed away from outcome-driven bets in Week 18. I think it's stupid to bet where games will actually be for this last week of the season. But I do have some good props and a lot of those same ones. A lot of Bo stuff because I think even if he only plays for a half, Bo's going to put some numbers up if that is the case. So
sure,
hopefully at least.
All right. Well, I love it, guys. D-Rock, he gave his prediction as well. He said 27-9 Denver.
Okay.
So another good one. And
an under.
Another one taking the under. So now that we've gotten through all that, we've only got one thing left to do, guys, before game time.
Ooh.
We got to get super hyped. We got to get all hyped up. How do we do that best here?
Get shiped.
You might as well.
Get shiped. You damn right. Let's go.
You ready, guys? Let's go, Broncos country. We coming for them Chargers. You know we gonna beat up on them Chargers. We not playing around this shit. Gonna take that first seed We're going about to make history again. No, but hap in Super Bowl 50. Beat up on them Chargers. You know this logo. You know we coming. Whoever comes next, we come to beat up on them Chargers, boys. I don't give it. What we gonna do? Victory. You see this logo? You know what time is it? Victory. Time to hit hunt. Let's go, Broncos. Let's go. Let's go.
Putting the vibes out.
Let's go, Shy.
I think that's the first time Shy's ever cursed on one of his hype videos. He's like, we're going to get this shit. And I was like, yes! Dude,
Add it to the Shy soundboard. Need to have our own Shy soundboard.
Dude, yeah, we coming. That's got to become a soundboard.
He's got some bangers.
Oh, Dave Glassman came in and he gave his prediction 24-0.
And you know what, Dave? I'm going to predict your victory in fantasy football as well. All right, that's a hot take. Beat
there you go,
Dave. Tell your kid he can have the victory if he can take you outside.
Oh.
Settle it like men.
That's right.
And a free T-shirt.
Defend yourself.
And free T-shirt.
But we gotta love Shy Vargas and in his weekly hype videos for us.
Absolutely.
Shy, we appreciate you so much. We appreciate you joining the network and becoming our hype man. And thank you for all that you do with your videos, bud. They pump us up. They get us ready because it's almost kickoff. It's coming. And in the words of Shy Vargas, we coming. So here we go, Broncos country. We're going to get out of here just a little early, let everybody get a moment to get their snacks together, to get their drink, their beers popped, and to go to maybe, relieve themselves before kickoff. We will be back right here with you, me and Rob, for the Bucking Booth Game Time Show. So don't go anywhere. Again, if this was your first time here on the Orange and Blue Network, or you haven't done so before, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube for all and make your profile public so we can see you, so you can be part of these awesome giveaways that we do. Ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of our awesome shows that run all week long, all year long, something for everybody. Don't want to miss any of that. Make sure you follow us on X, follow us on Facebook, and check out the audio version of our podcast wherever you listen to your favorites. Guys, I am so freaking pumped for this game. I'm so freaking pumped to take that number 1 seed, and I know you are too. So there's only one thing left to do. Los Angeles Chargers, it's time for you to get bucked. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
And with that, we are out of here. We'll see you in the Bucking Booth Game Time Show. We'll see you soon. Go Broncos!
Go Broncos!
Here comes the thunder, feel that quake in Broncos country. We're never afraid to take